we will have a discussion on the performance parameters of the voltage regulator. The voltage regulator is mainly designed to maintain the output voltage constant irrespective of the changes in the line voltage as well as the load. So the performance parameters for a voltage regulator are line regulation, load regulation, ripple rejection, voltage stability factor, temperature stability factor, and output resistance. So we will have a look into each of the one. So line regulation. So what does line regulation means? Your output voltage, that is the regulator voltage which we consider DC, it should be held constant. So whatever changes happens in the line voltage. So we can tell that the line regulation is nothing but the change in the output voltage corresponding to the change in the input voltage. So it should, irrespective of the changes in the input voltage, the output voltage should be held constant. Whereas load regulation is the output voltage of your regulator should be held constant irrespective of the variations in the load. So if we consider the variation of output voltage versus the variation in the load, under no load condition, the output voltage will be maximum almost. Once the regulator is loaded, and if it draws the maximum current, the output voltage or the voltage of the regulator will drastically reduce. This is when the regulator is loaded. So we can write the load regulation as no load voltage minus the full load voltage divided by the full load voltage into 100, that is expressed in percentage. So whenever there is a variation in the load with respect to the no load, what is the percentage change in the output? So it should be as minimum as possible. Ripple rejection. You know that the regulator input to the regulator is unregulated DC supply which contains ripples, and the output of the regulator is the regulated DC supply. So now what is the amount of ripples it has been removed? So the regulator removes the ripples, therefore the output ripple is very low. So the ripple rejection can be written as RR equal to V input ripple divided by output ripple. So ripple in the input divided by ripple in the output. So usually this ripple rejection ratio is expressed in decibels. So if we in decibels, we can write it as 20 log ripple rejection ratio. So 20 log ripple rejection ratio will give you the ripple rejection in decibels. So our next performance parameter is temperature stability factor. So whenever there is a variation in the temperature of this system, the output varies. So we can tell the temperature stability factor we can define as the variation of the output voltage of the regulator to the variation of the to variation of the temperature when you keep the input voltage and load constant. When you consider input and the load constant, the variation in the output voltage to the variation in temperature is called as temperature stability factor. Next is output resistance. So you consider the voltage regulator, which is the last block of your supply, as a low impedance source. Low impedance source. So this voltage regulator output impedance can be written as R0 equal to change in the output voltage to the change in the load. When you keep input and temperature as constant. So you keep considering input voltage and temperature to be constant. The variation of your output voltage with respect to the load current gives you the output resistance. The last performance parameter is the voltage stability factor. So this load and line regulation gives you the average values. It gives only the average values for change in the output voltage whenever there is a change in the input or the load changes. Whereas the voltage stability factor, it gives you a differential voltage, that is, say the voltage stability factor SV is nothing but the change in the output voltage to the corresponding change in the input voltage when you keep the load and temperature as constant. When you consider the load and temperature as constant. So we have come across all the 6 performance parameters of the voltage regulator.